Hello. Okay, I'm still learning the audio levels, so let me know. And cheers, and thank you for coming by. This is this week's Frosty Mountain Dew. Look at how much frost deliciousness is in the top. Cheers. That's roofing tar. That's something I should probably get off. Gotta get it off. You know, gotta get it off. It was really bad too, because like I had, a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, because it's okay. So you can get roofing tar in squeezy tubes, and I call my caulk gun Squick Squawk, Squick Squawk, some caulk in there, and I can get tubes for Squick Squawk, but they're like 10 times the price of the bucket. And the people I was doing it for, they're on a budget, so I was like, well, bucket it is. The only problem is it was like so runny. I set it by the furnace in the house because it was really cold that day, and like it was in my car, so it was really cold all the way to the core. And so it's like I was trying to warm it up. Well, it warmed up all right, and I had I got you got the 5-gallon bucket. And so I take the lid off and I just scoop a little tar on there. It's kind of like your paint palette, you get a little tarred up, you tar, and you tar, and it's started sliding down, and I was turning the thing, and it's like sling, fling everywhere. Ugh, just nasty stuff, but at least it works. Excellent way to start the show. Yeah, so that was kind of my idea, is that Roger Doused, thank you, sir, donated some of Cliff's songs, 9 of them. So I was like, all right, we got to do something. We got to do something that is good enough to express the quality that Cliff brings. And I mean, in his brief lifelong existence on this earth, he blessed us with some really nice stuff, so I thought, how are we going to feature that in a unique and intriguing way? So I thought, well, we'll use it as an intro and outro to each show for a short series, limited time. I'm not going to advertise it, you got to be here for it. That's Cliff style. Cheers to him. And cheers to all of you. Thanks for coming on by. Oh no, you left it too long. What did I leave too long? The tar? Yeah, the tar. Definitely the tar. I am going to make a song of... Oh, Christina! That would be hilarious. Guys, if you haven't seen Christina's Donut Guy song, Donut Dan? Oh, man, that was... So, Christina, you know how, like, they call it Pavlov's dog? I don't remember the... I don't remember what it's called. Maybe the boss knows. Where you jiggle the bell... and you ring the bell, you jiggle it to ring it, and then the dog drools, right? And so with donuts, when I see a donut, my stomach goes, no, you know better. And I go, because when I see donuts, I get a dozen of them, and I eat them all the donuts. So easy, they're delicious. I eat lots of donuts, can't stop. I'll get a whole dozen, and it's just like, man, I want to eat them all. You know how when you go to the grocery store and you buy a bunch of snacks, and it's like, man, I want to taste that and that and that and that and that, and so you go home and you open a little bit of everything. Yeah, but donuts, you don't keep very long, so you gotta get them. You gotta get them now. Gotta get them while they're fresh. Donut time. Oh man, it's been over a year since I chugged a donut. Okay, so Christina, I don't think you know. On one of my shows, I actually chugged a donut. I did. Whole thing. All in my mouth. Whole one thing. Total donut show. That song was great too. I liked the song. I liked the clips. It was all, I even recognized a lot of the like stuff in there. I was like, oh man, I remember that. It was totally worth 2 watches. So go over there and watch Christina's Donut song. And you made a couple other songs that are great too. So keep up the great work. We only have 3 videos today. Yeah, and I have a whole horde load of jokes. That's a thing. Need to get the chat bot fired up. Still haven't done that yet. Something about gotta enter a bunch of information and do things. So, one thing at a time, right? Exactly. Yes, I only get on the ones where I sing my parodies, but I love making parodies. Oh, it's alright. Yeah, it's just trollery. People are jealous. You tell them their jealousy is showing. Let me know how the audio is, because for those who don't know, I actually had my motherboard go out. That's why I haven't streamed in a while. I was using my old computer, and I tried streaming, and it couldn't handle all of this. It was at 92% processor usage, just showing me on the camera. And right now, my 6-year-old computer is running at a cool 11% processor usage by comparison. Man, when the motherboard went out, I lost a stick of RAM. So I'm down to 4 gigs. It's alright, it's DDR4, it's really fast. I mean, we're only using 3 gigs to handle all of this, but I did order 16 gigs. They're on their way. So we're going to have a lot more RAM, and it's faster. So that'll be a thing. One of these days, I'm actually going to use the quad channel capabilities of this computer. This computer, man, to have the motherboard go out was really upsetting, because I found out that the socket type is obsolete. They don't manufacture boards for this chip anymore. I had to buy a used one. And so it's like, I mean, there's a few that are still new in box, but you're talking $500, $600, $700 for a $300 board. I mean, at that price, I might as well upgrade, but I'm trying to wait until DDR5 comes out, which is going to be a couple of years. I mean, I'm thinking, like, the rumors are that it's not going to be at least until the architecture for late 2021 or farther for both Intel and AMD, the main processor producers. So, I mean, there's DDR5 in video cards, but it's just not available as DRAM. DRAM. I probably shouldn't sing either. I'll get more thumbs down. You know, I can't get any thumbs downs. I only get thumbs downies. There's more of that coming later in the show, folks. So be ready. You've been warned. Tell your friends. Alright, I found, because I'm trying to resurrect some more content for the show, like the, and I can't even remember, Stones in the News. Gemstones in the News, right. And I found, it's a Facebook page called Gem News. But they have like 2 or 3 posts per year, and it stops last year. So that's, kind of a thing. Also, let's see. Oh, this amethyst. This piece of amethyst, and this will kind of give you an idea of how big it is. This is what I ended up with. Kind of nice, right? Big girdle. It's unique. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I'm happy with it. I keep thinking about, like trying to make that center, the table, trying to make it symmetrical, but I think I'm happy with it. It's sparkly, it's fun, it's playful, it's big. I mean, it's freaking big, right? That's a big old cocktail ring. So, we should weigh it. Gem News. Oh, you should start one. Well, I don't have any. Yeah, I am trying to be the Gems News, but I'm not a reporter. I can't dig things up. That's what a lot of the problem with news is today, right? You generate news content based on other content, and that's just kind of become an industry standard. And so there's no reporting. But there is reporting. It's really good reporting. but how is it presented? So it goes through a lot of editing, well, like I say, where it's, you know, content and grapevine, so it's like it's a big jumble. I don't know how to fix it, but I can kind of see the problem, because I'm like, well, let's see, if I'm trying to make news, like you know, spread the news, well, how's the basic structure? You find stuff that people are interested in, and then be loud enough that people can hear you easily, because that's what it is. It's like, I don't have the time to maintain constant knowledge of what my representatives are up to. So if the news did more reporting on, you know, what they're doing, and they, you know, they do, but it's usually meat and stuff here. I'm kind of tired. It's the end of the day. You gotta, I don't want boring info, huh? But you know, it is relevant info. So I mean, it that's kind of where you get into happy news, sad news, and you know, it really it's got to be tailored. I don't know. So when it comes to like gemstone news, I'm a regurgitator. I just take other gemstone news and try to be like, hey, check out what I found that this other person has, like with gem news. And that's kind of where we are, because I mean, I'm trying to generate all this content myself. And I had to make that picture in the corner. I've gotten the pattern down to where I'm like clickety click click and done. But then I got to cut it and chop it and spread it out. And I posted this on like Facebook and Twitter and Discord, and I'm figuring it out. But like, what's frustrating is that like a lot of it doesn't pay off. So it's really kind of like, it's like making extra, and then you know, you didn't have to do all that extra. But then sometimes it does pay off, because it's like, I go to shows, like I find a show and I'm like, oh, this is cool, I want more of this show, and then I go back and I can find all the big glut, like the Black Cast. It's BLADTCA. Yeah, I didn't spell it right when I searched it either, but anyway, Christian Blatt does this Blatt Cast, and he's a really good content producer. So I'm kind of actually learning what he's doing and trying to apply it to the show to kind of get better at this. You guys deserve better. And so I enjoy the fact that he's got all the links posted, and I can go back and check out a lot of, you know, a lot of the stuff, because I consume a lot of content per day. I don't know how much I listen to, maybe 4 or 5 hours of various, you know, podcasts and YouTubes and your guys' content and such. Where are we on the video? I kind of trailed off there. Wow. I spent a lot of time on this stone. I think I actually spent like 40 minutes on this stone. Sorry to put you guys through all that. No, I actually, I wasn't quite sure how to do it, but also I think my laps are getting dull. Uh-oh, did I do that to the video? Come on, video. Keep it up. You can do it. Like a pro. Just trying to make sure you know, I don't, because what I need are multiple monitors, or to shrink things down. Because I got a 50-inch screen here, right? And it makes for a great desktop. But sometimes it's nice to park things and keep them as a monitor. It'd be like gauges, you know? If I had, actually that's what I should do, is get like 3 or 4 8-inch tablets and be like boom, 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 boom. And they'd be like gauges, and I could watch all, I don't know. Or just get a bigger monitor. What's amethyst? Amethyst, okay, so amethyst is a type of quartz, and I was actually, I weighed the thing and forgot it. Space Jake. Amethyst is a type of quartz, and it has like titaniums and irons and various other impurities like magnesium in it, and then there's irradiation that turns it purple. And actually I can show you an example of that in my Samethyst. Okay, 4.6 grams times 5. 5 carats per gram. So that would be 23 carats. This is a 23 carat gem. Bam! 23 gem. Bam! Yeah, and I gotta get a like that. I'm thinking about getting that little camera because now I can handle the new motherboard I got. It's actually a little bit better than the old motherboard, you know, because the old motherboard was kind of old and this one's a little bit newer. Just saying. Um, I mean, all the technologies are still the same, and I'm not gonna go back down that road. But I mean, the motherboard it's been DDR4 ready since DDR4 came out. M2 got the M2 drive going on, so it's all fast. I mean, I got a 512 bitrate card, video card. Ah, there we go. All right, this is gonna show. Come on, camera, do me a favor. All right, if you can see the lines going this way, and there's kind of lines going the other way. It's like a TP. See if it'll show. Okay, so notice how this is a flat surface here. The light comes in and hits it and then goes boo in the two directions. I'm gonna try and find a bigger, better one so it shows it better. Gonna pull it out and show it to you. Let's pull it out. Let's show it. Alright, so that one, see, it's got that V in it. There's actually a lot more lines in it than just that one. And you know what's really interesting about this stuff? It's so cool because we're gonna be getting into some of this. I call it Samethyst because it's amethyst, but it's stripy. Some people call it chevron, but chevron is usually really opaque. This is actually clear crystal. So the cool thing is, like, you see how this is the bottom and it grew up like that, and here's the point, and you know that's the crystalliness of it. So what's interesting to me is that while it has the stripes here, if you cut the bottom off, like, it turns pink inside. Yeah, it's a really cool pink. Let me see if I got one, because I thought I had one. I don't remember if I do. I mean, didn't I make one? Maybe I gave it away. Maybe I sold it. I think we put it at the Botanical Center. And then we gave another. Oh, okay, I remember. We gave it to Paige. Paige Farms, and I drop stones all the time. Paige Farms. We also made one for Alyssa Paris Rock Fam, and sent it all the way to Australia. Amethyst is that pretty purple stone that he's making all shiny. Yep, that So, yeah, amethyst, there's a lot of different amethysts. There's pink, there's purple, there's blue purple, there's grape purple, there's, you know, the green purple. And it all depends on how much saturation it's had and how many impurities are in it. Whatever I was talking about probably has to do with you guys being great. So, let's see, the other stones that I got in the mail recently, besides that amethyst, and, like, just to give you an idea, man, I can't believe I got all this for $3.50. Yeah, all that for $3.50, plus this one. Well, you know, before it was shaped. Oh, the video's done. Okay, I was like, oh no, oh no, my thing's broken again, but the video stopped. Okay, so we're gonna play the next video and then we'll do the joke portion of the program. How's that sound? Okay, this is a pretty short video, I think. I don't know. No, it's actually kind of a long video. It's not that long, is it? Maybe I didn't shape the gem? I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure it out. Did I do that? I do that sometimes. Back to what I was talking about. Gems. Okay, so the amethyst and two other the amethyst and that stripy amethyst, the samethyst, and two other types of gems. Got some peridot. Notice the difference in colors. I mean, there's like the apple, the jolly, the forest, the cloud. And so that kind of determines the end result. I mean, the color of the stone doesn't change. It's just the beauty of it. Yeah. But a lot of these, oh man, it sucks. Most of these, half of them is not even going to give anything. That's all right. Yeah, because it's full of splays, cracks, and little bubbles. It's like a sponge. It just falls apart. The other half of it, it's going to be pretty. Oh yeah, you guys can watch me struggle. Watch me struggle. I'm struggling. Okay, I got it. I was like, wow, that thing is really on there. So anyway, those are the paradots. And the only other stone that I got is ruby. Ruby Tuesday. And I dropped a bunch of amethyst all over. Ruby Wednesday. Ruby Friday. Wait, we missed a day, didn't we? So, you don't believe me? Check the shape of it. Look at the shape. Not that shape. Look at the shape of the outside of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a corundum crystal. They grow in columnar pieces. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a columnar chip. And like this guy, you can see the wafer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ruby-tastic. Really, see that little sheen right there? That glassy part? That's about the only thing that's worth anything. These things are too dark. They probably won't yield much, but this should actually yield a nice piece. I'm not sure if it's in the slideshow or not, but we sent a piece of really dark opaque ruby to Dila. First piece I ever cut. It's gorgeous. I mean, it didn't look like much when I started, but yeah, it was gorgeous. Interesting. I was actually looking up monocles the other day, boss. I was. Monocles. I don't remember why. I was like, do they actually sell real? Yeah, that's what I was like. Does anybody sell an actual like monocle? Like costume monocles? Sure. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the one where they were selling. It was a crowdfunding campaign where they sold boxes of single-use monocles in prophylactic packages. It was hilarious. A little prophylactic, you pull it out, rip it open, you get yourself a yeah, they're costume monocles. But I was like, is there a real monocle? And there's a couple of people who are famous that use monocles, but it's just not very practical. So I guess it's just a look. Guess it's just a look. People try to bring back the look. She's got the look. Yeah. She's got the look. I got a big old glass of Mountain Dew I'm going to take a drink of. Cheers. Are we to the joke portion yet? I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me on camera. I'm okay, though. I love talking to you guys. You guys are fantastic. I just don't have a lot going on. Oh, you know what I do have going on? I should show you this. I'm going to replace some posts for a porch. I go over to look at the posts, and I'm like, it's kind of rotten on the bottom. I go to give it a little touch. And the, like the post, I go to give it a little touch, like the post, and before I got there, it waved in the breeze of me walking up to it. Just a little woo in the breeze, and I'm like, okay, we know that one's loose at the bottom. So it's gonna be cool though. I did a Photoshop to try to get an idea of what it would look like ahead of time. And the people that I'm doing it for, they were like, oh wow, that looks great. So that made me really happy. I feel talented. I can do chopping. Photo chop. Chop. Yep. Whatever I was talking about. Anyway, I probably had some other things. Oh, you know what I should do is, like I said, I have some gemstone in the news. Let's look at that. I don't know where my intro is, but I'll definitely give you guys the gems in the news thing that I had. Facebook Gem News. Gemstone News. There we go. Gemstone News. Wonder if I can highlight this for you guys, because we're getting better at this. Let's see if we can go to Gemstone News. We'll shrink it down a little bit so we don't... Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, it's really big. Yeah, we were about to close off everything you guys could see. Must have been because we were having that Google Meet test. We were testing out meet.google or google.meet. I'm sure it's a vegetarian app, but it's I guess it's kind of like Zoom. You gotta have a domain to use it free now. And since the church has a domain, I was using it. I thought I would be able to use it because I have a domain too, but I think I have to like submit the domain or something, and the church was like ready now. So I mean, it's not like it's directly linked, it's just that I used the webmaster account to test it out and see what it was going to be like and try to do an example of meet.google, and I mean, it's pretty cool. It has a really cool caption feature, so it does the captions automatically, but you have to try and talk kind of lucid and sometimes I trail off and talk about other things. Alright, we're almost to where I can do this, right? Bam! Shablizzablam. I don't think it's working. It's not showing Chrome. I was going to show you guys this gemstone news on Facebook. Well, I can tell you, like, what I really liked is this story from September 28th, 2017, about someone who made an edible geode. A fellow YouTuber, Natalie. She made an edible geode, like it's like chocolate and frosting, and then there's like a sugar liquid syrup that sits in the fridge and forms sugar crystals inside, and then you drain that off, and that makes the geode crystals inside, and then it's got like a chocolate outside. It's delicious. It's amazing. I gave her a like, but I guess I can't show you guys what I like to show you, because it's not working. Well, at least the show is working. Man, we've had so many hard streams. So I upgraded my wireless card. We got a 5G card, so we're using that. We're gonna get microwaved. But it works better with the router, and also I think the other card was just getting used. I mean, semiconductor material has a half-life, and I think we passed it. Cheers. All right. I think this is basically just me polishing it for the next 6 minutes, so we can probably get through this, because I actually come back and polish it a little more, and we'll roll out that video while I end the stream out. But one thing I can do while we're trying to figure this out, ooh, that's right, I don't think I have to move this. Yeah, I do, don't I? Okay, we're actually going to go blank to the slideshow and to the top left. Oh, I forgot, I have the structure of the show over there. Stone of the week, Amethyst. Thank you, boss, for talking to us about the stone of the week, asking about it so that I talked about it, and we now have the stone of the week out of the way. Stones in the news also out of the way. Now we've got to do the joke portion, and then we have the upcoming features and shoutouts. Shouting it out. Yeah, it's totally a thing. So, let's see. We got those out of the way. Got those out of the way. Now all we got to do is raise the volume a little bit. I hope it's not too loud. Sorry about relearning all the audio levels. I had to reset all the audio boosts and set the defaults over. I didn't have to do a lot of that stuff when I put the new Mobo in. Windows actually reinitialized off of the hardware change. It was amazing. So here is why I turned up the volume, because it's time for the joke portion of the program. Let's see if that worked. It did. There it is, joke portion of the program. Joke portion of the program. We got a lot of getting caught up to do. Is my camera acting funny? It's glitchy. I can't tell. But we're moving on with the show portion of the program. Cheers, Kenny Rogers, and Perfectly Imperfected. Don't forget to smash that fist. Fist! It's time to fight. We're fighting. That's right. Yep, smash those fists. And it is time for the joke portion. We got a lot of getting caught up for the joke portion too. I got like 5 or 6 or 24 jokes. Oh, dude. Alright, so if you're new, you probably weren't warned that this is a really desperate attempt at telling jokes. But we're going to get through it. Alright, so actually let's start with one of the last ones. We're going to give you 25 jokes. Bonus joke, right? So my new rap name is P. Didn't. So you can listen to Diddy or Didn't he? Terrible jokes. You've been warned. Okay, I think in the future all sport, this is a sports joke. All sports will be held in sanitary underwater stadiums, causing us to literally have 20,000 leagues under the sea. I like elderberry pie. It's an old favorite. I need to make a better way to present that one, right? Because I don't think if I heard that I would get the fact that I'm talking about elderberry, old old elderberry pie. It's an old favorite. If you can't get it done in a few weeks, maybe you can get it done in a few strongs. We're going to keep trudging on through. We're going to get through this joke portion in a few strongs. If the person who picks out wine is the sommelier, is the person who picks out cheese called the smellier? Which leads to the next joke. What is the worst smelling gum? Experiment gum. Oh, not good. New social media for elderly ladies called Instagramma. That joke has had to have been done way better somewhere else a lot of times. Oh, hey, where's the best place to buy shingles? Why, in tarnation. Just trying to get that one out right without, yeah. I'm afraid to travel, let alone go in any bathrooms. Now I'm incontinental. Awful jokes. Just trudging on through. We're not even halfway. If you put Charlotte cake inside another cake, would that be Charlotte in cake? I need a drink after that one. Cheers, everyone. Alright, so, what nation do I want to be a member of? Donation. Okay. Battle-ready kilts. Yes, battle-ready kilts. Fully flexible during your battle axe backswing. Don't be burdened by kilts that ride while your enemies try to skin your hide. Battle kilts by It Was a Thing Co. Why can't... Oh, this is a joke donated by Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, Bumpy. Why can't you scale a fish? 'Cause you keep sliding back down. Who is the scarediest ruler? Chicken Owl, a king. Chicken Owl, a king. He's the scarediest. Because he's... Yeah. Alright, so what do you do when you have an itchy fern? Use your furniture. Oh, that'd be a fern scratcher, wouldn't it? Yeah, that joke doesn't work at all. I'm going to take my broken motherboard out and fiddle with it. I just need to find my fiddling bow. Okay. Keep laying these golden eggs. Where's a good place to watch... This is a Star Wars joke, by the way. Where's a good place to watch the day go by? The Dagobah system. That's so hard to say. I'm trying to say it so it sounds like the Dagobah system. The Dagobah. The Dagobah system. Yeah. Why was the captain good at reading? Because he knew his ABCs. Yeah. Oh, here's an X-Men joke. It's an X-Men joke. All right. Which X-Men story is Patrick Swayze's favorite? Wolverines! It's also a Red Dawn joke. I wonder if there's a Schwartz beer... We're almost done, I promise. I wonder if there's a Schwartz beer named Get to the Hoppa. Schwartz beer. Because it was a thing that Bumpy did, and speaking of Bumpy Road Brewery, he does a multi-Monday review. And since Monday, this last Monday, was Star Wars Day, or May 4th. May the 4th be with you. He did a Schwartz beer review. May the Schwartz be with you. Hashtag Spaceballs. Moving to the next one. This is totally a Laffy Taffy joke. And I just paused because I couldn't think of the word Laffy Taffy. But I can read the joke if I can find it again. What did the milkman say when he was late? I'd better hurry. Which mobster is the most backwoods? Al Cornpone. Al Cornpone. Yeah. Definition of the word corn pone? Backwoods. Yep. Love that joke. Oh, this joke is courtesy of Christina. And if you want to hear it told properly, go to her channel because she's so funny. And she streams longer than I do, so it's great. You got to check her out. Two monsters went into a place and a woman rolled her eyes at them. And the one monster said, "What do we do?" And the other monster said, "Just keep cool and roll them back to her." Last two. What do motor designers wear? Engineerings. Engineerings. They probably wear engineerings. And what do you see at Wrigley Field? Wrigley ball players. All wriggling around. Because they just had to put up with this week's joke portion of the program. And that's what we call generating content on the Gemstone channel. I probably missed a chat or two, or none, because nobody wants to see. Oh, we got to turn it down before I turn the grinder on. That's why nobody comes by. I can't handle all the clicking, audio, limiters, that kind of stuff. That was close. Whew. Much love to all of you for coming on by. Much love. Wait, where's the... Come on now. It's not playing, is it? I'm going to close it. There we go. Let's try and reopen it. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Great. Now we just need top left in the slideshow. Top left. And the slideshow. That sounds like a comedy team. Comedy slideshow. Job well done. Thank you, Michigan native. Perfectly imperfected. Thanks for coming by. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. Oil it, the air. We had an oil joke. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I got a lot of jokes, and we're working on them. We're working on them. We're working on making the jokes better. Koga came by. No way, man. That is awesome. It's always great to see Koga come by. Maybe slightly. Just go. Yeah, I try to pretty much do that. That's the show. And we did the joke portion. I had a lot of jokes saved up. Yep. I hope I can write some more by next week, because sometimes it gets pretty sparse, and you know, I'm really grasping at straws. But since I couldn't stream for so long, I just kind of saved them up. Fresh jokes. That's what I wanted to do, is make like a fresh jokes seal. You know, like so people know that they're fresh. Great joke session. Hey, thank you. Cheers. And thanks for coming by. And if I had my chat button, then I could make you a part of the Trendy Club. But we're definitely going to do that as soon as I get my chat bot up again. A lot of clickery involved. Clickery. So, since the video is about done, and the gem is about done, and I got to get ready for the next week, and I got a lot of getting ready to do for the week. It's going to be a busy week. But also, I've run out of things to talk about. Why am I so out of things to talk about? Probably because I am just drawing blanks. My brain's destroyed. Michigan native. Okay, so what we need to do is the shout-out portion. Oh, upcoming features, right. I have to do some features, because we were talking to Drunken One about his peppers that he grew. And he's like, yeah, my peppers died last year because of the flood and the bugs, but this year, the peppers that I put in the gemstone spot are giant. So it's really cool. I gotta talk to him about that. And yeah, we're polishing the gem. Anyway, cheers to Michigan native. Thanks for coming on by. I gotta spend some more time on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram because I haven't been doing the show. I haven't been posting anything. I haven't been able to take the time, but I will take the time, and I always love it when you guys post pictures and videos and stuff. So cheers to Michigan Native, and cheers to the boss. Thanks for coming by. It's always great to see you. Thanks. I'm glad that you appreciate the show, and I appreciate you for coming on by. I hope you have a great week. And same thing with Chris the Phenomenon. Dude, it's always good to talk to Chris. We talked on video chat a couple of weeks ago. He's a great guy. It's always good to talk to Chris. And it's always good to talk to Christina and Sun Ghost Squad. I don't know if we've actually paneled up Christina. Have we? It seems like we have, but it's hard for me to tell because, like when you stream, you're like there, and like I'm like, dude, I love your show when you stream. It's so cool. And you streamed a couple of streams, and you were making stuff. Oh, those are fun. And you make some really cool stuff too. Also the songs. Thank you for coming by and laughing at my jokes and contributing to the joke portion of the program. And I hope to see you next week. I hope you have a great week. Just like everyone else who came by, all you fantastic people out there. We had Koga Ninja Crew come by. I had numbers. Then it said, oh, went raiding. Oh, and lost them all. That happens. Oh, he's giving his cat a haircut. So he's giving his tan cat a haircut. He gave his cat a haircut, and it's tan. Biggity bap. That's awesome. I'm perfectly imperfect, and my mouth works occasionally. When it does, I can say perfectly imperfected. So, I mean, is it just by chance that I said the first part perfectly, and then I didn't quite perfectly get out imperfected? Probably. But you came by, and Happy Dude Gross came by, and I totally missed it. Wizard Fire, poof, heart. Dude, Happy Dude, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the raid. You guys are fantastic. And Kenny Rogers came in. How did I? Yeah, I didn't get all those messages, all those great messages. I missed all of them. You guys are fantastic. Shout out to all of you for being great. We actually need. Oh wow, Cobra grows ganjas here. No way, dude. If you don't know Cobra, like, where have you been? Cobra, thanks for coming by, dude. You guys are fantastic. Christina, hope you had a great Mother's Day. It was probably fantastic. I hope it was fantastic. It was a nice day. It was a great day. I hope you guys all have a great week. I'm going to wrap this one up. I got love for all of you. I got love for all you do. And I'll see you all on the next one. Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Cheers.